Video 21, Part 14A of 25, Importance of the Determined Budget Process. The objective of this video is to present the importance of the determined budget process and the problems that arise when it is handled inappropriately. The determined budget process is the third process in the project cost management knowledge area and is related to the planning process group. Please click the like button. Subscribe to my channel and share with others. Thank you. How important is the determined budget process in the planning process group? The determined budget process is a critical component of the planning process group. It plays a vital role in project success by establishing the cost baseline, which is used to measure and control project performance. The key outputs of determined budget are: first, cost baseline, with the approved budget excluding management reserves. Second, project funding requirements, with the periodic funding needs. Third, updates to project documents, such as risk register and cost estimates. Here's why the determined budget process is so important. 1. Establishes the cost baseline. The determined budget process aggregates cost estimates for activities, work packages, and control accounts to create an approved time-phased budget, such as the cost baseline. This baseline is essential for tracking expenditures and ensuring the project stays within financial constraints. 2. Enables funding requirements and financial control. The determined budget process defines total funding needs and periodic disbursements, helping organizations allocate resources efficiently. Without a formal budget, projects risk cost overruns, funding gaps, or misallocation of resources. 3. Supports performance measurement. The budget serves as a key input for earned value management, allowing project managers to compare planned value versus actual cost and earned value. This helps in identifying variances and taking corrective actions early. 4. Facilitates stakeholder communication. A well-defined budget ensures transparency with stakeholders, such as sponsors, clients, and team members, regarding financial expectations. It helps in securing approvals and maintaining trust. 5. Integrates with other planning processes. The budget is derived from cost estimates and aligns with the project schedule. It also feeds into risk management, such as contingency reserves, and procurement planning. 6. Ensures compliance and accountability. Organizations often require a formal budget for audit, governance, and regulatory compliance. It holds project managers accountable for financial discipline. What are the problems if the determined budget process is not performed in the planning process group as required? If the determined budget process is not performed as required in the planning process group, the project faces significant risks and operational challenges. Here are the key problems that can arise. 1. No clear cost baseline, resulting in uncontrolled spending. Without an approved cost baseline, the project lacks a financial reference point. Expenses may spiral out of control, leading to budget overruns. For example, a construction project without a budget may overspend on materials, causing financial strain. 2. Inadequate funding and cash flow issues. The project may face funding shortages because required resources are not allocated in advance. For example, a software development project might stall if funds for cloud services or contractors are not secured on time. 3. Poor financial tracking and performance measurement. No budget means no earned value management, making it impossible to measure cost variance and schedule variance. For example, a marketing campaign without a budget cannot track if it's delivering value for money. 4. Stakeholder distrust and approval delays. First, sponsors and clients expect a formal budget for approval. Second, without a formal budget, They may withhold funding or lose confidence in the project's viability. For example, a government project without a budget may fail to secure necessary approvals. 5. Risk of scope creep with no financial guardrails. Without budget constraints, teams may expand scope uncontrollably. For example, a product development team might add unnecessary features, increasing costs. 6. Inefficient resource allocation. Funds may be misallocated to low-priority tasks while critical activities suffer. For example, a manufacturing project might overspend on machinery but underfund quality testing. 7. Legal and contractual risks. Fixed-price contracts require a defined budget because a failure to establish one can lead to disputes or penalties. For example, a vendor may charge extra if the project lacks a clear budget for deliverables. 8. Difficulty in securing contingency reserves. A proper budget includes contingency reserves for known risks. Without it, unexpected costs can derail the project. For example, an IT project may face delays if no budget is set aside for cybersecurity risks. 9. Poor decision-making due to lack of financial data. Project managers cannot make informed choices, such as cost-cutting and reallocating funds, without budget insights. For example, a startup may burn through cash too quickly without a spending plan. 10. Audit and compliance failures. Many organizations require budget documentation for financial audits. Missing budgets can lead to regulatory penalties or loss of investor trust. In conclusion, without a formal budget, projects may face uncontrolled spending, funding shortfalls, and poor financial oversight, leading to potential failure. If determined budget is neglected, the project risks, first, financial chaos with overspending, funding gaps. Second, loss of stakeholder confidence. Third, poor performance tracking. Fourth, increased scope creep and risks. Fifth, legal and compliance issues. As a final message, the determined budget process is essential because it transforms cost estimates into an actionable financial plan, ensuring the project is viable, measurable, and controllable. This video is finished, but we will have in the next videos. 1. Creation of WBS for different projects using WBS Schedule Pro. 2. Examples of project plans using MS Project. And many more videos. Don't forget to give a thumbs up if you like this video and want us to continue with new topics. Subscribe to the channel. All content is free. You can also comment suggesting topics you would like to see on this channel. Thank you.